Come on, just close. Why won't you close?
Ben, are you fighting with your backpack again? It looks like it's about to explode. What do you have in there? Rocks?
Essentials, Jenny. Essentials. I have 3 books I definitely won't read, a neck pillow for a car ride that is only 20 minutes long, and enough snacks to feed a small village. Welcome back, everyone, to the MA English Cafe. I'm Ben, and I am technically on vacation mode.
And I'm Jenny. Vacation mode for Ben apparently means panic packing mode. So the big question is, now that you finally have some time off, what are you actually going to do?
Do. That is a very aggressive verb. My plan is to do absolutely nothing. I want to become a piece of furniture. I want to merge with my sofa. My goal is to move so little that people start wondering if I'm a statue.
Ah, the vegetable vacation. I know it well. But be honest, Ben. After 2 days of staring at the ceiling, you're gonna get bored. You need a plan. A vacation is a terrible thing to waste.
See, that's the pressure I hate. The pressure to make the most of it. You're one of those people, aren't you? The ones with the spreadsheets?
I love a good spreadsheet. I organize my days into blocks. Morning, cultural exploration and a light hike. Afternoon, culinary discovery. Evening, socializing and reflection. It maximizes the experience. If you don't plan, you end up spending 3 hours searching for a restaurant and then eating a stale sandwich from a gas station because everything else is closed.
But if you plan everything, where's the magic? Where's the spontaneity? My philosophy is simple. Wake up, see if the sun is out, and then decide. Maybe I'll go to the beach. Maybe I'll go to a museum. Maybe I'll just eat 5 meals in a row.
Spontaneity is great, but it can lead to the decision paralysis trap. You have so many options that you can't choose one, so you end up doing nothing and feeling guilty about it. There has to be a middle ground, a balance between my military operation style and your sleepy sloth style.
I prefer relaxed panda style, thank you very much. But you have a point. I remember one vacation where I didn't plan anything and I missed the main attraction of the city because I didn't know it was closed on Tuesdays. I was standing outside the gate, eating an ice cream, looking very sad.
Exactly. So, for our listeners who are planning a break, step 1 is know yourself. Do you need rest to recharge or do you need activity to feel alive? Because if you're burnt out from work, dragging yourself to 5 museums a day isn't a vacation, it's just unpaid labor.
That is deep. Unpaid labor. That's exactly what it feels like when you travel with a group that wants to see everything. You're running from monument to monument, taking photos of things you don't even look at just to say you were there.
That's the worst, the checklist vacation. You return home more tired than when you left. The best thing to do is pick one major thing per day. Just one. That gives you structure, but it leaves plenty of time for your favorite activity, finding a cafe and doing nothing.
One thing a day. I can handle that, as long as that one thing isn't climbing a mountain before breakfast.
We can negotiate the mountain.
Okay, so we have the one thing a day rule. I like it, but what if you can't go anywhere? What if your budget is 0 or you just don't want to travel? What do you do then?
Then you master the art of the staycation. Honestly, I think staycations are underrated. People think a vacation only counts if you get on a plane, but being a tourist in your own city can be amazing.
I've tried that. Usually it just turns into me doing chores I've been ignoring for 6 months. Ah, what a beautiful vacation day. Time to clean the garage.
No, that's against the rules. A staycation requires strict boundaries. You have to pretend you're a stranger. When I do a staycation, I literally forbid myself from doing laundry or cleaning. I go to parts of the city I never visit. I went to that big botanical garden on the north side last year. I've lived here for 10 years and never went. It was incredible. It felt like I was in a different country.
That's actually a cool idea. Exploring the hidden gems of your own town. I usually just go to the same 3 places. Work, the grocery store, and this cafe. I'm basically living in a triangle.
Exactly. Break the triangle. Go to a library you've never been to. Try a new restaurant in a neighborhood you don't know. Take a bus to the end of the line just to see what's there. It refreshes your brain without the stress of airports and packing.
And without the stress of losing your passport, which is my personal specialty. Another thing I've been trying to do on vacation and failing miserably is the digital detox.
Oh, the holy grail of modern vacations. Putting the phone away.
It's so hard. I go to a beautiful place and my first instinct is I need to take a picture of this for social media. I'm not enjoying the view, I'm trying to capture the view for other people. I realized I spent an entire sunset adjusting the brightness on my screen instead of watching the sun.
We're all guilty of that. We document our lives instead of living them. A good challenge for a vacation is to leave the phone in the hotel room or at home for just a few hours. Go for a walk with no camera, no map, no music, just your eyes and ears.
That sounds terrifying. What if I get lost?
Getting lost is part of the fun. That's where the best stories come from. You find a little bakery that isn't on Google Maps. You meet a local person who tells you a funny story. You have to use your brain to navigate. It turns a walk into an adventure.
An adventure or a crisis where I'm crying on a street corner. But I see your point. Disconnecting helps you actually be there. I noticed that when I don't check my work emails, time moves slower, in a good way. The days feel longer.
That's the goal, to slow down time. Whether you're climbing a mountain or sitting on your couch, the most important thing to do on vacation is to disconnect from the shoulds and reconnect with what you actually enjoy. If that means reading a trashy novel for 6 hours, do it. If it means hiking 10 miles, do it. Just don't do it because you think you have to.
I think I'm going to disconnect right now. I'm going to turn off my phone, close my eyes, and imagine I'm on a tropical island.
You can do that, but we still have one more part of the show to record. Don't fall asleep yet.
Fine, I'll stay awake, but only because I'm enjoying this conversation. So we've covered planning, staycations, and putting down the phone. But there's one more danger we need to discuss. The post-vacation blues.
Oh, the crash. That moment when you walk back into your house, drop your bags, and realize you have to go to work the next day. It's heavy.
It's tragic. It makes you question everything. Why do I work? What is the meaning of life? Can I become a professional coconut farmer?
I think the best way to handle that is to leave a buffer day. Never come back from a trip the night before you start work. Come back a day early. Use that day to unpack, do your laundry, buy groceries, and just mentally transition back to reality. It saves you from that shock.
That is smart. I usually land at midnight and drag myself to work like a zombie the next morning. A buffer day sounds like a luxury I need to invest in.
It's an investment in your sanity. And finally, Ben, listening to your approach to vacations, the wake up and see what happens method, reminds me of a perfect idiom.
Oh, is it lazy bones? Because I've heard that one.
No, it's much kinder than that. It's to play it by ear.
Ah, I love that one. It sounds musical.
It does. The idiom to play it by ear means to proceed instinctively according to the situation and results, rather than following a set plan. It comes from music, playing a song without reading the sheet music.
So when I say I don't have an itinerary tomorrow, I'm just going to play it by ear, it means I'll decide what to do as the day unfolds.
Exactly. Or if the weather is uncertain for our picnic, we can say, we don't know if it will rain, so let's just play it by ear. It's the perfect phrase for your relaxed style of travel.
Playing it by ear. It sounds much more sophisticated than I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm going to use that. No, Jenny, I didn't forget to make reservations. I'm just playing it by ear.
I'm not sure it works for reservations at a busy restaurant, but nice try.
Worth a shot. Well, I feel inspired. I think my next vacation will be a mix. One planned activity, one day of playing it by ear, and absolutely no checking emails.
That sounds like a winning formula. Whether you're traveling the world or exploring your own backyard, we hope you find some time to recharge.
Thanks for joining us at the MA English Cafe. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with my sofa and a very good nap.
Have a great vacation, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe.
See you in the next one.